What up, guys? Welcome to my reaction series. Today we're talking about women complaining when their exes move on too quickly. So women really can't take L's in dating or relationships. We initiate 70 to 80% of divorces and breakups, and we have the nerve to complain when a man moves on too quickly. There's no satisfying us ladies, you know. Hear me out and hear me well. If a man makes good money, is decent looking, and has a good job, and you break up with him, there will be other women that will take him. Let's look at some women that are upset that their exes moved on too quickly.
Let's talk about when your ex moves on way too quickly after a breakup. Story time, I'm going to tell you about when this happened to me, but it wasn't just that he moved on so quickly, it was that he cheated on me and I was still willing to take him back. Like, I was desperately in love. I was all in. But he cheated on me and he left me for her, and I watched their entire relationship play out on social media. And of all the defining moments in my life, I think this was the most significant because of the internal damage it did. And I can't really say that he was the one that caused that damage. I kind of did it to myself because I did what so many of us do. The story or the meaning I ascribed to that event was, this happened because I'm unworthy.
It probably did. It probably did. You know, men get dumped and they think, you know, this probably happened because the other guy was better. And they'll improve. Like, they'll hit the gym. They'll do all this stuff. Women, it's like we never... And I know it's hypocritical. I'm kind of dressed homeless today, but she's dressed like a grandma. You know, it's like we never say, let's try to improve, right? It's always... No, that didn't happen because I'm deficient. Let's go to therapy. There's never anything like that.
I'm not good enough. She's better than me. She has something that I don't have. And I need to figure out how to have that thing too. And I went on a quest to try to do that. But I was basically chasing shadows because all I was comparing myself to was this image on social media. And of course, you're never going to measure up to an image on social media, what someone's presenting of themselves and of their relationship. So the relationship with him was my relationship with him, not hers. She had a very different relationship, but mine was very toxic, very codependent. And I did everything for him. Everything, like everything and more.
Usually when women say that, it means they did some things, but only counted the things that she did and not the things that he did. So they think it's usually like, I don't appreciate him. That's really what they usually are saying.
And this is something I see a lot of women do. We give and we give and we give, and we think that this owes us.
Yeah, so... when they say I give, all I do is give, that means I'm so narcissistic that I don't think or I have any flaws or see them. And I continually give. The man was probably out of my league a little bit, so he didn't really like me that much. Or I only count the things that I do in relationships and not the stuff that he does. I don't notice it or care.
Something. We think that we're earning this something from him. Like, all of this effort has to be for something. Like, how could he ever leave me? I do so much for him. I do everything for him. But that's not what it's about. If anything, like, you doing so much for the guy doesn't guarantee you anything. It does not guarantee you love or loyalty. If anything, it's a dynamic where... Yeah,
and it's the same thing for men. You know, men understand this. They understand they can take you out to dinner and they're not entitled to your to your... You got to bleep that out, but... They're not entitled to sex from you. But women, for some reason, we think we're entitled to things because we give. We never could give freely. We always give with expectations.
It makes him feel crappy about himself. And so him leaving me was really just him starting over with someone shiny and new. I helped him get to a place where he was emotionally healthy. Now he found someone brand new.
That's another thing. Women always take credit for building men. So it's just a woman that likes to take credit. This is what we have here.
To be emotionally healthy with someone who didn't know about his dark past and his depression and all of his issues.
Okay, so when women say that just means I'm going to use anything vulnerable that you tell me to hold over your head and tell you to go to therapy. Yeah.
Now, that was the truth of what happened, but that's not the way that I interpreted it. I interpreted it as I'm not good enough, and I carried that with me into all my future relationships. And it sabotaged me left and right because I kept replaying the same pattern over and over again. I was only drawn to guys who made me feel like I wasn't good enough because I kind of wanted to win those guys over in order to prove that I was good enough. But the cycle.
Yeah, I mean, that's just normal. That's just our hardwiring. We're hardwired to like guys that don't like us that much. Yeah, so.
Kept repeating itself. I was completely put off by guys who were completely emotionally healthy and available and ready and willing to give me what I wanted. So I'm bringing this to your attention because
that's normal. That's just like our programming. So if you like a girl, guys, treat her like shit.
Most of the coaching sessions I do are X-back sessions, and this is what I see over and over again. So I want you to challenge the narrative, the pain you.
I would be so much better as an ex, get your ex back coaching, because my first question would be like, let me see your picture. Let's see his picture. Let's see if you're hot enough for him. Because look, women that are not hot enough for a guy, they do end up winning at times, but it's only after he's tried to do better. It's only after, if a guy views you as not hot enough, if that's how he sees you, some guys do go back, but they have to go try it. You know, they got to go try someone better looking than you and see how that turns out. And then they might come crawling back. So, as most of you know, I have been fighting on the front lines of the simp epidemic for years, but I need to tell you about a quiet weapon being ratcheted up against men that is rarely talked about. It's not just the relentless anti-masculinity propaganda and OnlyFans hoes causing the societal issues that we discuss on this show. Did you know that the average city's tap water contains trace pharmaceuticals and endocrine disruptors? This often includes estrogen from birth control. The average adult consumes a credit card worth of plastic every single week. That's 5 grams of plastic a week on average. So it's no wonder that the average male's testosterone is half of what the average was 50 years ago. Testosterone levels decline 1% a year, and without a course correction, we are headed towards extinction. No matter how based you are, you need to be naturally boosting your testosterone. My friends at Choq, CHOQ.com, are on a mission to save mankind from extinction by boosting your vitality. Choq's Male Vitality Stack contains premium and potent herbs clinically studied to naturally boost your testosterone levels, sperm count, and overall vitality. Just one of the many ingredients in the Male Vitality Stack was studied in double-blind human clinical trials to boost total testosterone 20% in 90 days. When you boost your testosterone, you'll have more mental clarity, you're more capable of making decisions and taking risks. Having high testosterone will also affect your pheromones, so women will find you more attractive subconsciously. Get the Choq Male Vitality Stack right now on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. Use my name Pearl as your coupon code and you'll get 25% off site-wide on Choq.com. That's CHOQ.com. My name Pearl is the discount code.
Don't let him play you twice, sis. Let me show you what to do now. He kept you around. He wasted your time. Now he's with somebody else. So let me show you what your next move is. Step 1, stop blaming yourself. Let me be clear. It's him, not you. Don't sit there wondering, what does she have?
A lot of times it is you. I mean, if guys don't really leave, so if he dumped you, yeah, it probably was you. You know, I mean, I have flaws. Everyone's got flaws. It can't, like, how do you know it's not you? You know what I mean?
That I don't. Trust me. She's just his next distraction. Step 2, cut off all access. Delete him, block him from every social media account.
She'll be back. If she's blocking, she'll be back.
Account that you have. Stop stalking his page. Stop answering his phone calls. Stop replying to his text messages. He doesn't get to keep you as a plan B. Step 3, level up for you. Get back in the gym. Smile, be confident. Start journaling if you need to. Start writing down again your goals, where you see yourself going. Now that you got that baggage off of you, girl, it's time to level up. Show him. Nah.
Now, that is the one thing, losing weight. That does pique a man's interest. I won't lie to you guys. Losing 30 pounds, that's a way to get a guy back. That's more effective than this BS that's on the internet. That's my answer. It's always losing weight. Always.
Show yourself.
Being a different, better person.
Because you
changing all your negative flaws.
are the prize. And number 4,
If you were such a prize, you wouldn't have been dumped. It happens. You know, it happens to the best of us.
don't take him back. When he comes crawling back,
They will take him back always.
trust me, he will. Just remember how he
For sex, at least. I mean, he might not be trying to wife, but he'll try to hit for life.
left. You deserve consistency, not crumbs. Let him go, sis. Don't waste another minute crying over someone who treats you like an option.
Yeah, okay. All right. We got one more.
My ex of a year just got
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me make this full screen.
My ex of a year just got engaged. He still stays in touch with me time to time. I still feel like he's my person. What do I do, Alex? I don't think I will ever get over how quick he...
Okay, so what I would do if I were you. So now, again, this is not moral, right? I try to hook up with him and stab. I'm not saying this is the right thing to do, but if he's engaged, your only choice is either see if he comes back later, catch him after that divorce. I mean, odds are, or try to. I mean, men love sex, so I would just throw that at him, see if that works. See if you can get your way back in the door. I'm not saying you should, right? I'm just saying I'd say that would be your best bet, or just waiting it out. Those are your two choices. Wait it out, try to throw sex at him, see if he bites. I'd like to say that's a low chance of success. It probably won't work. But hey, you know, I mean, if you got nothing else to lose, move on. Sorry. You could try a Hail Mary. Why not?
moved on. Okay, wait. There's a few things wrong with this. He's engaged, but he's still talking to you. That feels weird to me. That doesn't feel right.
Yeah, so if he's still talking to you and he's engaged, your only job now is to give him the best experience with you ever. It's time to kiss ass. But the thing is, the problem is what the women will do instead is they'll nag and bitch and be like a negative experience around the guy. You got to be positive. You got to make him forget all your annoying flaws and be so perfect and fun to be around. Don't even ask him about that. Hey, cook his favorite meal, etc., etc. So, yeah. I mean, it's probably not going to work. I'd like to say, usually when men make a choice, they'll stick with it. But I mean, hey, Hail Mary. I had an aunt, and that's when I was younger. There was a guy I had a crush on, and it didn't. He was like engaged to someone else or whatever. But like, and my aunt, she was like, hey, until they cross the aisles, keep trying. And she's like this happily married aunt of like 30 years. It was so funny. I was like, I didn't. I'd like to say I know I'm getting red thinking about this, but anyways, I'd say you might as well Hail Mary it.
I don't think that's a great sign. And although...
Yeah, but we don't care. We don't care if the guys cheat. So, yeah, you might as well. I mean, you're miserable. So just try to sabotage it. I'm not saying it probably won't work, but you Hail Mary it. At least, you gave it your best shot.
Oh, you want to look at it as like, well, maybe he's my person and maybe he's in love with me. I still don't think that deems him as like a good, reliable person and someone.
I need to see your pictures. Are you hot enough to be with him? And what's your fatal flaw? What is your fatal flaw? Everyone's got one. Everyone's got like a flaw that makes them a terrible person to be with for certain people, right? So maybe try, like, what was the thing he complained about with you? You got to improve. Yeah.
And you want to be with if he's like fully engaged to someone and still talking to you. I haven't gotten to the point of marriage or engagement yet. That's a little beyond my years, so I don't know too much about that, but I feel like that doesn't seem great. And as for you feeling like he's your person, I don't know. Like, that's kind of between you guys, but
so I would do a Hail Mary, and if that doesn't work, it's time to start dating new guys and find someone you like better. That's it.
If he's your person, why is he engaged? And why is he engaged a year after dating you? Like that.
Because he found someone better. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm just... All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you ever move on really quickly? And did your ex ever, try to shoot her shot or whatever? Like, how did your ex crash out? Or ladies, did you ever have an ex move on from you really quickly? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.